Hi, let's look at this for today. How do we solve for an inverse function? Now we have steps for finding an inverse function. So how do we solve for an inverse function? So we have to know the steps we're going to take if we are solving for an inverse function. Now for a one-to-one function defined by y, which will give us function x, the equation of the inverse can be found as follows. So for a one-to-one function defined by y, which is equal to fx, the equation of the inverse can be found as follows. Now we'll do this step 1, and our step 1 will replace our fx by y. That's our step 1. We are going to replace our fx by y. Then for our step 2, we're going to interchange x and y. Then for our step 3, we're going to solve for y. Then for our this is our step 3. For our step 4, we're going to replace y by f raised to power 1x. So we're going to replace y by function x raised to power minus 1. Now if we're given a question like this, so with these steps we can be able to solve questions on inverse function. Now we can given a question like this: find the inverse function for function x equals to 3x minus 1. How do we solve? So the first thing we say, we should replace function x by y. So we have y is equals to 3x minus 1. We have done that. Thus we replace from fx, that function x, by y. Then the next one is we interchange x and y. So where we see y, we change it to x, which will give us, and where we see x, we change it to y. So we are going to interchange. So we're going to have 3y minus 1. So where you see y, where you see x, you change it to y. When you see y, you change it to x. Where you see x, you change it to y. I hope that is understood. Then we're going to solve for y. So we're going to have 3y is equals to, if our minus x is coming here, it becomes plus x. So x plus 1. So now say y is equals to x plus 1 over 3. So we're going to change this our y to replace y by f raised to power minus 1x. That's function x raised to power minus 1. So we're going to replace y by function x raised to power minus 1 equals to x plus 1 over 3. X plus 1 over 3. So we have replaced, this is step 4. We have replaced this by function x raised to power minus 1. So that's our final answer for this question. So what we did there is we replaced function x by y. Then step 2, we interchange x and y, which we did here. Then step 3, we solve for y, which we did here. Then we replace y by function x raised to power minus 1. Thank you.